What's up guys and welcome back to the Card Tricks. We're going to see a super amazing way to display your playing cards. It's called the ribbon spread and it's a card move that is gonna allow you to display every single card on a table during a beautiful shape in a really fast and spectacular motion that I'm pretty sure is gonna amaze everyone that is looking at you. In this video we're gonna watch the basic technique of the ribbon spread, also some methods to do a wave while you are executing this move, and the best part of this video, of course, we're going to learn how to perform this move with any deck, no matter if the deck slides or not. But before starting guys, I have to say that we are giving away these playing cards. You have to watch the previous video to know what you have to do to win it. If you don't want to miss any giveaway that I'm gonna do in this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the Card Tricks and also hit the bell button next to the subscription button. It's pretty important guys, because if you do it, you're gonna have more chances to win. But let's stop talking guys, grab your playing cards and let's get started. Alright guys, so first of all, we're going to learn the basic technique behind this simple but at the same time a spectacular spread of the playing cards. It's an amazing and at the same time super fast way of display every single card of the deck, maybe by its backs as you are watching, or maybe by its faces, displaying every index of every card. A cool way, for example, to say to a spectator, just take a card or think about one of these playing cards. To execute it guys, we're gonna hold the deck in this grip that is called a beetle or an end grip. This is exactly the same grip that we're gonna use in a dribble. The pinky is gonna be holding the deck in this corner, the ring finger next to the pinky, the middle one right here not touching the corner, the thumb is gonna come to the left bottom corner, and the index finger, which is gonna be the most important finger in this move, is gonna be placed in the middle of this side of the deck. So this is gonna be the grip as you are watching guys. It's a basic grip that can allows us to perform a lot of moves. What I have to say here guys, and this is maybe more personal, is that I usually start performing this move not with the deck straight but a little bit angled. So as you're watching, this is gonna be how it looks like. You're gonna start the move of course in your left, just like so. And now we're gonna take advantage of two things. The first one is the contact between the surface and the playing cards, and the second one is, as I said, the sliding property of the playing cards, because it's very important that the deck slides well to execute a ribbon spread. Could you do a ribbon spread without the deck that slides well? Of course you can, and in some minutes we're gonna see how. We're gonna place the deck in the point that we're gonna start the move, for example here, and then we're gonna draw the shape that we're gonna achieve. So in this case we want like a curved shape, and what I'm gonna do is, starting with this grip, I'm gonna start drawing the shape. And you have to notice here how all the fingers except the index finger are just not involved in this move. So even though we are starting holding the deck with all the fingers, right after the moment that we're gonna start the move, all the fingers are not doing anything except, as I'm saying, the index finger, which is the one that is gonna draw the shape. So I'm gonna repeat the move. We're gonna hold the deck with this grip, we're gonna place it right here, we're gonna start the move, we're gonna release all the fingers except the index finger, which is gonna be the one that is gonna control the drawing shape of the playing cards. It's pretty hard to explain it in slow-mo because the speed could be a very important aspect in this move. Why? Because the speed can allow us to achieve that every separation of the playing card was the same, and this is very important to execute a move that it's called the wave. Because if we achieve this very similar separation between the cards, we only have to do this move, and with the same index finger we're gonna do this waving action. I'm gonna repeat it. This is called the wave. I do a ribbon spread. I'm just starting the wave with my left hand, and now the index finger is gonna be the one that just turn over all the cards, like so. A common problem that maybe you are gonna have at the beginning of practicing this move is that if there's some point here, for example, that the separation is not the same, when you're gonna start doing the wave, of course at this point it's gonna be interrupt. So try to achieve this exactly the same separation between the cards is gonna be one of our goals in this move. And the $1,000,000 question, could you execute this move with a non-sliding deck, for example this Fournier 18? And the answer is yes. So I'm gonna give you 3 little tips that are gonna help you. The first one and the most important one is that you can do a little bit of pressure with the index finger while you are executing the move, and this little pressure is gonna help you to achieve this kinda same separation between cards. It's not exactly the same as you're watching, but more or less. The second tip that could help you to achieve this kinda similar separation between cards is taking advantage of the dribble grip. Is do that, a dribble, but not like this, but executing a dribble, drawing exactly the shape that we want to achieve. For example, if I want a spread like so, I'm gonna draw while executing the dribble like a line, and I can achieve a similar spread. It's not, of course, the same shape that we can achieve with a deck that is new, but maybe this could help you in some cases, even though we can do as you're watching a wave. It's very important that between the bottom card and the pad or the table, there's some air in between. The third tip, guys, is performing a spread with this grip, that is the grip of the spring. The spring is a move that we have not already watched in this channel, but it's inside the book that you have in the cardtricks.com. So, taking advantage of this grip, we're gonna draw exactly the same shape of the ribbon spread. For example, I'm starting the move here, I'm gonna do a spring, and as you are watching, I'm achieving a kind of spread. It's not, of course, a spread, but it looks like one. I have to say that you can do this move with a really old deck, and even do a deck that slides pretty bad. For example, guys, I'm gonna try to do the spread using the spring technique with this gold deck that we have already watched in previous videos. As you have watched, the sliding property of this deck is 0, and I'm gonna try to do it on a spread with this deck. It's the first time that I'm tried, so it can be a disaster, but oh, whoa, not bad, not bad. Okay, not in this way, but with the spring technique. Okay, not bad. Okay, but I have to say that if you have a deck that slides well, so better. I have to say, guys, that this move is especially beautiful, and I remember when I was a kid and I was in school, I saw a guy of my class performing a ribbon spread with a brand new playing cards, and it was kind of shocking for me. When I saw this move for the first time, I feel the beauty of the move. It's an amazing move, and the best part of the move is that you don't need to have super skills to execute it. In fact, if you get a brand new playing card, it's really easy to perform. I have to say that this move is explained also in detail in the card tricks book. In fact, it's one of the 15 moves that you have inside of the book, and yes, it's free. And the other thing that it's free is this giveaway that can be yours. If you want to win it, guys, you have to follow all the instructions of the previous video, and if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming giveaways that I'm gonna do in this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also activate the bell button. You are gonna have more chances to win every single deck that I'm gonna give away, so do it. My name is Miguel Roman, also known as the Card Tricks, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.